just leaving Keswick now on our way to Portinscale and with my brother Sam. Hello. So yeah, just you can see over there, heading in that direction. We're going to walk over the Catbells, Keswick back there, over the Catbells, past Derwent Water. Sorry?
See that there?
Oh wow.
Catbells.
Wow. And we're going to stay at Bothies tonight. Well, a Bothy tonight and a different Bothy tomorrow. There's Dub's Hut and Warnscale Head Bothy. So one of those tonight and the other one tomorrow. We've got firewood because it said on the Mountain Bothies Association website that you've got to bring your own fuel, which is alright. It's a little bit of extra weight, but nothing we can't handle. So yeah, really excited. Gonna go over the Catbells. I've not been over them before yet, and it's very cloudy, but that's not anything bad. It's still gonna be really cool, very pretty and mysterious. Hello. You can just see the Catbells now. Just come out of these woodlands past Derwent, and you can only just see them there on camera. It doesn't do it justice really because they look pretty tall. Not the biggest fell I've climbed, but they do look pretty steep. I'm very excited to see the path as well going up it. Not even too far up Catbells base, just down there. I've only been walking for a few minutes and already Derwent Water, and look at that Causey Pike, that tall one over there. Amazing views. Did not know the bus came up here. That's good to know for next time. But we've been walking about an hour from Keswick, so it's only an hour from Keswick, which is just down there through some lovely woodlands, and you've got the Catbells, so we'll see what's over here in a moment. Wow, there's Derwent Water already, even in the mist. It's incredible. That bit was really tricky, but we're over the first peak of Catbells, and now that's the main one. That's the big one. That's about 451 meters, so I think we're at about 300 now or something. It's beautiful, very windy but not cold, luckily. That was so difficult. I'm trying to protect the camera from the wind so you can actually hear what I'm saying, but oh my god. Down there a huge cloud came over and it was absolutely chucking it down. Absolutely, well, I say I'm drenched, I'm not. My waterproofs are drenched, but I'm dry. But down there, look at that. It's clearing up slightly. We're not at the top yet, not at the peak yet, but it's not too far now, I think. Here's Sam. It's just behind Sam. Here. heading into Grange and Borrowdale. So we're about just over halfway to the Bothy, I'd say. And we're doing alright for time. It's 4 o'clock. We started at 12 and the ascent to the Catbells slowed us down quite a bit, so I reckon we can get there in probably about 2.5 hours, 2 hours. So I'm feeling very optimistic. How are you feeling, Sam?
Less optimistic.
Why?
His
back hurts.
But we'll get it done.
Yeah, you'll be fine. I feel alright at the minute, but we've got painkillers just in case. But I'm feeling all good.
How would it be? Up there, that hill there.
Yeah.
All these trees.
Yeah.
Camp on top of that. Oh, that there, where that cliff is.
Wow, oh my god, this is beautiful. We've not had a proper break yet, so we're stopping by this cafe. We're going to sit down and enjoy this cute little place.
Time to feast.
So we're heading to Rosthwaite now, and this is actually on the Cumbria Way, so it's nice to see a familiar trail again. Trying to figure out if it's this way or that way. I feel like it'll be this way, but I'll check on my phone. So atmospheric, I love it, love it.
Honister.com. Why not?
It feels kind of bizarre to be up here after, you know, miles away from civilization in what feels like the middle of nowhere. I mean, I knew we'd come to a slate mine, but it seems very active, very alive. There's people about. There's those things and a waterfall, and there's a youth hostel there. Didn't even know there was a youth hostel here, so that's pretty cool, but it looks closed, which is fine because we're not going there. But this is interesting, very interesting. That Honister Pass, it's like Lord of the Rings on a small scale. So now we had this trainer. There's a cafe which is obviously closed, and I think we head up there, up a bit of hill, and then probably another mile to the Bothy, and obviously hoping that it's not full. I can't imagine how many people will be there. Might be none, might be 2, might be 4, might be more, who knows. So we made it to Dub's hut, and it is actually much nicer than I could have imagined for a Bothy. Like little fairy lights. Got the fire going. We brought some wood because there's no fuel around, like no woods or anything. So we carried that, and up there, as you can see, there's candles lit around as well. Little candle holders, and people have left. There's quite a few. And part of the Bothy code to take something and leave something, people have left a ton of things. So there's all sorts of snacks, coffee, sausage and beans packets, which I won't be having. I've got my happy with my pasta, and all sorts of paracetamol, sanitizer, toilet roll, tons of things. It wasn't pitch black until the very end. It was pitch black without his torchlight pretty much towards the end. And it got pretty intense because the wind, I'm not sure if you can hear that, but it is loud. It's really cool to hear from when you're inside, but when you're out in it, nearly blows you over. And it got intense because we were like, oh my god, what if we can't see it, what if we can't find it? But luckily Sam had it saved, pinned on his maps, so on his phone, so we were able to find it, and so glad we did. We've got it to ourselves tonight, unless we get any surprise visitors, which I doubt, because in this weather.
But if we do, they're welcome.
Yeah, of
we're
course.
not leaving them out there.
No, definitely not. Oh my god, no. It'd be nice, you know. It's always nice sharing it with nice people. It's always nice just chilling and doing your own thing, whichever. So yeah, we've got our stuff sorted. It looks darker on the camera than it is actually. It's lighter in here than it's showing. So very happy about this, and we've got plenty of wood, like I said. Plenty of food. It's steaming. We're drying our clothes as well because they got wet towards the end. Yeah. Oh yeah, and some firelighters and lighters, and some wood was left as well, so we've got plenty. I'm gonna eat. We're gonna chill. We've got some Kraken rum. Gonna have some of that. It's very, very chill. So we heard a thud on the window, and it turns out there was this little bird on the windowsill and it had a bent neck. So we brought it in, like, you know, if you're in the worst, but it seems to be fine. It started flying around and, you know, looking around, so I think it was just in shock, maybe concussed or something, but it's been here with us and it's flying around, so we're going to let it go now. So let me...
A bird's just flew into the window.
Hello!
Oh, we've got a bird.
It flew into the window. We thought it was hurt, but it's been flying around in there. Oh, there we go. It's fine. All packed up and ready to go. We've left this place as we found it. Make sure everything's put away because all our stuff was just out overnight because we just got here tired and just thought, well, we'll pack it all in the morning. So I've done that. Got my stuff, going to fill the water up. Got some water bottles. I'm going to head down because we came from that way towards where the door is. We're going to head down this way, down to Buttermere. And the second Bothy that we may stay in tonight, if not, it'll be this one again. Is further down, and that is Warnscale Head. So it's a bit of, I know it's a smaller one because this one can fit, I don't know, probably 10 or more people in, and yeah, that one's a bit of a smaller one, so it'll be really nice and cozy, and I think it has a view of Buttermere as well, so we'll see how that is. It looks like today's a bit of a nicer day than yesterday, just cloudy, so let's hope for minimal rain. But either way, I'm sure we'll have a really great day. And there's been loads of people stopping by and saying hi and having a chat, so we would have left probably an hour ago, but we've just been chatting with a bunch of people, which has been really lovely. Really lovely, and that bird gave us a shock before, so we spent about 20 minutes worrying about that before it was good, well enough to fly away, thank God. I was very worried about if it was severely injured or gonna die, because I didn't want to witnessed that, it would have upset me. So that's been a really nice, positive thing to come out. So it's been a really interesting day, and some people have just been here, a nice couple talking about shrooms because there's shrooms growing around. We've been to look at them and been to pick them, so we're gonna look into them, make sure they're all right, and yeah, so that'll be interesting. So yeah, that's the plan. Just a nice walk down to Buttermere, see what's down there, and later on, but not too late, come back up and stay at Warnscale Head, if not back here. So we've still got some wood for tonight too, and we'll have a nice fire again. Very excited for that. So we've just come from a really nice cafe, had some soup and coffee, and it's about 4:30. Sunset's in a couple hours, two and a half hours or something. So we're heading up there, back up, I'll try and zoom in, back up where that waterfall is on the right hand side of it. We came down the left hand side, so we're back up on the other side, and that's where Warnscale Head Bothy is. So that's where we're staying tonight. We'll probably end up doing a bit of night hiking, but that's fine because conditions are much better today than they were yesterday. It doesn't seem too bad, it doesn't seem too harsh. I reckon we can do it and get to the Bothy. And it's a smaller Bothy than yesterday, so it'll be really cosy and it'll heat up faster as well with the fire. So we're at the base right now to climb up there to the Bothy. Probably just under an hour until sunset. Like I said, if we get there after sunset, it's fine. The conditions are much better today. We've only been walking for about an hour to get here too, considering it took an hour and a half on the way down, but we knew we were on a time limit, so we made good time. But we did stop and chat with some lovely walkers, a few lovely walkers just now. Mary and Edmund, a lovely couple, just had a nice chat about what we were doing and what they were doing, all sorts of things. So it's lovely to meet people like that, come across like-minded people who you can just get along with like that. You know, you don't get that everywhere. And Sam seems to be in really good spirits about it. He got really giddy, like, oh, that proves my point, everyone around here is so nice. All walkers are so nice. They really are. Hiker culture, it's just wonderful, it's magical, because everyone, you know, says hi, smiling, wants to chat, sharing stories. I'd say 95% of walkers that I've come across in my lifetime are the loveliest people I've ever met, the most talkative people too, like myself. Come so far already. We started where you can see Buttermere finish, and then Crummock Water starts. That's where Buttermere is, in that piece of land just between the lakes. That's where we've come from today. Oh, there's a sheep joining us. Oh, we're about over halfway up here now. Seems to get a bit more difficult further up. I know, I can see it! He's pointing to the sheep. By the window, and we've got a fire going now. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Looks a lot darker on the camera than it actually is. We can see really well, but it looks pitch black on here. You can see out the window the lights of Buttermere down there. Absolutely beautiful, very cozy indeed. It's a lovely misty morning. We're probably in a cloud. Instead of heading straight down, we've decided to go up Haystacks, which is just out this door, follow the path up and around. There's sun. You can only see sunlight. It's really dark in here. And then all the way around Haystacks and down. So we've left the next people some Kraken, like a quarter of a bottle, for them to enjoy, some pasta in that tub so the mice can't get to it. Yeah, so highlighters and stuff. So the next people have some things for them. We had a really good sleep. We fell asleep at about 11:30, and then at about 12:10, two lads came in, two guys, and we just, you know, woke up, chilled with them, drank with them. they put the fire back on, so it was really nice and toasty. So we just stayed up for another 2 hours and just had a really nice chat with them. It was a really, really good night, and they brought some beer as well, and yeah, it was a lot of fun. So they've just left now, and we're about to leave. Had a really good night's sleep, very warm, very cozy, because this was already there, but I used that as underneath. I did not sleep on that. I used it as an underlayer for my bed, so it was like extra cushioned. But there were mice in the night rummaging through some of that stuff and some bags over here, and it did wake me up a few times, but regardless I did have a good night's sleep. So pretty sure we've got everything, so we can go now.
Yeah.
You ready?
Sorted.
Sorted. The tiny door. Beautiful. Beautiful, very cloudy, very atmospheric. It's a really steep climb. Just got sheep watching us. So we've just done a little scramble, and you can see Dub's hut where we stayed on the first night, just over there. Here we are, top of Haystacks. Feels amazing, doesn't it? There's another like marking over there, but this is the highest point, so there's two. Oh, this is beautiful. Look at that, look at the birds. So I can zoom on it, in on it.
There's another one there.
Oh wow.
That's a raven.
Is it?
It's a raven, yeah.
How can you tell?
The wings and the
tail.
The tail, yeah.
A raven's tail's flat or?
They're like fans.
Fans.
They're both ravens.
Yeah.
Actually.
They sound like crows.
Sound like crows.
You know what?
You know what? I'm just gonna leave it as
Can never tell.
I don't know.
Can never tell. Ooh.
Not from this distance.
Look down there, Sam.
Far. Yeah,
Look down there.
You're seeing that? That's mad.
That's beautiful.
There's sort of there is an obvious path down, and you'll get to a point not very far from the top where there's a little cairn, stone cairn, probably not that high, that big, with a sort of really obvious path down on the left.
Yeah.
But most of the people ended up going to the right
Yeah.
because they're obviously reworking a path, and you'll see a load of bags, stone bags, there's a big black
Oh,
bag,
yeah,
half
okay.
a dozen of them, and you're thinking that looks like an obvious path, but part way down they closed it.
Yeah, it's
And
unfinished.
so people were forced around the edge, and it did feel a bit like, oh, I'm sort of walking down the edge here and sort of down some rocks.
Oh.
It's a bit of a scramble, but it's nothing. It's nothing. It's fine. It's absolutely
Yeah.
fine.
Okay.
So that's all I can really say. But what I don't know is if you follow that other path,
Yeah.
big main path,
The big main one.
that might actually get you there. And then all they've been trying to do is saying, as we're working on it, we
Yeah.
don't want people walking on it.
Yeah.
Because we're digging it up to put the stones in.
Okay.
So if I were you, I'd probably just follow that main path when you get to that little cairn at the sort of flattish bit near the top,
Okay.
and just go down there. It sort of seems to go down and then round like that.
Yeah. Is it on the left or the right? The one you said to go down?
I would go on the one on the left.
Left, right. Wonderful.
I had a look, and
Yeah.
because I was thinking, oh, we've just come up this way round the edge,
Yeah.
which was fine, but I sort of wonder what the other one was like.
Yeah.
And I was just having a look, but I couldn't see all the way.
Okay. Oh, that's wonderful. Thanks very much. We'll
Where are
definitely
you
go that
heading
way.
now?
Are we going to fleet with Pike?
I'll fleet with
Okay.
Pike. Yeah, that's
Where
past
have you come
Warnscale.
from?
Warnscale had Bothy.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
Staying there for the night, so I was just going to check if you were going to go past it. We've left half a bottle of rum and some wood and some beers if you were interested.
If you did find it, not the big Bothy, not Dub's Hut, the other one, the hidden one.
Right, okay.
But
We've not-
you'll probably go past it anyway.
We'll be heading off early off to fleet with Pike.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where are you two heading off to? To Bottomere?
Just Buttermere and then Keswick, Windermere home. Yeah.
Right, okay.
So today's our last day in the lake. So yeah.
Well, enjoy it.
Thank
To
you.
Bolton.
You too. See ya.
Bye bye.
This is lovely at the other peak. Beautiful view. The clouds have cleared a tiny bit and it's gotten a little bit brighter. And there's a signal, so I've just been on the phone to Cameron for the first time in a few days, which is really nice. And Sam's on the phone too. Let's get his girlfriend Bri. It's really lovely. Very windy. Don't know how much of this you'll hear.
I'll just call you on Snapchat now, I'll show you.
Come from up there on Haystacks. Pretty treacherous, to be honest, slippery, steep, rocky, but managed it quite, I don't want to say quite easily, I mean easy enough, but had to be very careful and take our time. And now look at this, it's a bit drizzly but not bad at all. Not very cold either, which is good. Staying dry with our waterproofs. Heading down to Buttermere, get something to eat, and then head back to Keswick, and then Windermere, then home. Thank you.
Where to start?